help each other, we will lift all the boats.
As media audiences continue to evolve, organizations are rethinking how they operate, adapting content, programming, staffing, and even presentation styles. But the question remains, how can media houses stay relevant to modern audiences while staying true to the ethics that define journalism? That was the heart of the discussion at the recent Media CEOs workshop.
The CEOs, editor-in-chief of television, radio, newspaper, and magazine in Nigeria, especially the Southwest, they have a lot to learn, especially about the audiences that we have to cater for. The conversation today indicated that there's a need for us to know that the majority of our audience are young people.
There's an economic meltdown, not just in Nigeria, it's all over, it's globally. And media is really suffering and struggling in Nigeria. So you need to do something different, innovative, for you to be able to continue to play in that area.
You have to see yourself as a constant tutor.
During a panel session, speakers explored strategies for creating content that resonates with younger demographics, leveraging data analytics to track engagement, and responding to changing audience behavior. The topic of catering to Gen Zs and younger millennials stood out as a priority for the industry.
The impetus for this panel was about how many young people there are in Nigeria. We can't discount it. And so when you think about who's the audience today and who's the audience tomorrow, it's the youth of today. And so as journalists, we have to figure out where the audience is today, where they're getting their news, and how they want to be talked to and what stories they want to hear about.
The panel discussion dwelt on how to draw that synergy, that midpoint where you keep the older ones and bring more of the Gen Z. Somebody spoke about the Gen Z not knowing what the economy is all about, and just only things that does more with the social media realm. But I think with a lot of work being done now in the newsrooms, we could hit that meeting point.
On News Central, we're not creating for any particular generation, but we are making sure that we don't lose the majority. If we keep the majority, managing the minority becomes something that is easier for us.
Young people can be difficult to work with because their mindset, the way they just operate is different. We just need to understand what interests them and work with them.
Remember the Wolfpack?
In the end, the media executives reached a consensus. To ensure the survival and growth of the industry, content must be inclusive to all age groups without compromising core journalistic values.
8-year-old, she tells you what's happening in Ukraine, why she doesn't like either Putin or Zelensky.
In Lagos for News Central, Bernard Akede.